I probably said too much in this video. I'm also 2 gin and tonics down, so oop. Hey guys, what's good? I hope you're all doing well. So I've just filmed this makeup look and I've also answered some crazy assumptions. I hope you guys are ready for this video because I was not prepared. So I'm definitely glad and grateful for the gin and tonic. But yeah, you guys did not hold back and neither did I. I answered all the questions and all of the assumptions that made me feel awkward, that I didn't really want to answer, and you know, we're just going to be open these days. I told you about my boobs, you know all my secrets, so do you know what, why not know some more secrets? So if you want to see how I got this makeup look, these are my everyday products. I just didn't want to film just a makeup video because I'm not very good at makeup anyway. So yeah, if you want to hear some funny assumptions about me, then just keep watching. So I'm going to get straight into it because I need to put some makeup on this face. I actually look scary today. Probably should have put some fake tan on my face, did not think that through. So great. In fact, let me use this clip. Product wise, I am so happy with everything that I'm using. I'm going to start on my eyebrows because something needs to happen with these. I need to actually go and get them waxed, but I've just not had the time, do you know what I mean? Busy girl these days. So for my eyebrows, I've been using Precisely My Brow. I use shade 4. Okay, let me get an assumption up. Oh, I'm scared. I knew I would get so many on my boobs, like every single one of them. Why did you get your boobs done? Do you do this because you've had your boobs done? I'm like, I don't know. You're dating someone. Okay, so I said either at the end of last year or the beginning of this year that I wasn't going to date anyone, and that's true. I wasn't going to get serious with someone. I have been going on dates with people, and I said the only way that I would ever get back into a relationship or start viewing someone seriously is if I thought they were super special, and I may have found someone that I think could be very special. That's all I will say. This makes me feel very uncomfortable, but yeah, I just think I was fighting it for ages, and I'm going to be honest, I told you in this video, I'm going to be completely transparent. I'm going to be honest. At the beginning, I was kind of fighting it, and he kind of said, why are you fighting it, Mads? Just let it happen. And when I did, I was really happy. So, yeah, kind of seen someone. Okay, I'm going to finish my eyebrows off because this bit's kind of boring, but basically all I do is like feather the pencil through, pop it through the front, and just create like a natural looking brow. So I'm going to do the other eyebrow and then I'll answer some more assumptions. Okay, so that is my eyebrows done. I do need to go and get them waxed or waxed off, I don't know. Something needs to happen with them, but that's all I do. No, it's not all I do. I do that with my eyebrows, and then I pop this isn't an eyebrow gel, I don't really know what this is. It's like an eyebrow setter. I think it's GimMe Brow by Benefit, but this stuff makes your eyebrows look really, really natural. It just kind of, when you put the pencil on, I feel like they look really smooth and kind of drawn on. And then as soon as you pop this through, it just makes them look so much more natural again. To start off on my eyes, I'm going to go in with the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Custard. I use a different concealer under my eyes just because I do like a really bright under eye, but I use this one on my lids. If you've watched me for a while, you'll know I use the same makeup products every time I do my makeup. I'm not very adventurous. I don't change up my makeup routine. I'm just a basic bitch. But I feel like once you've found a routine that you like, why change it? Why fix something that isn't broken? And then once I've blended that out, I always set it down with, this is the best product on the market. This is the YSL translucent powder, and Han got me into this, and thank you, Han, because this is the best setting powder I have ever used. It will make you look like a doll, which I kind of want to look like a Bratz doll, okay? Okay, maybe I don't, but Bratz dolls are bad bitches. So for eyeshadow, I've got the Soft Glam palette, which just looks like this. This is my favourite palette ever. Don't use anything else. it's just me and my babes. So I use burnt orange and cypress umber, and they're basically the only two colours I use on a day-to-day basis. So I just take that on a little fluffy brush and blend that into the crease. I've not even drank hardly any of this gin and tonic and it's already gone to my head, so great. Okay. You would only date a boy who is well known or in the limelight. No, hell no. I feel like it's hard because how do you meet people when you're in the job that I'm in? I feel like a lot of people meet at uni, or they meet in work, or they meet, you know, on nights out. Number one, I've never been to uni. Number two, I don't have a place of work. And number three, I will never meet my husband on a night out. Impossible. So how do you meet people? You meet people that are doing the same thing as you, and most of the time that is like it could be someone in the same industry, and guys that are in my industry are kind of classed as like either Z-list celebrities or, you know, how do I say this without giving anything away? I have dated people that are kind of in the limelight before, just because that's my place of work. Like, that's how I meet people, and that's who I meet outside of like clubbing environments. Because if you think about it, I don't really meet people day to day because I film from home and that's basically my week. Places I do meet people are at events. Like, not all events are girls, some events do have guys, like the Look Fantastic one. So that's kind of how I meet people, and then you kind of meet people through other influencers, through your friends or whatever. And yeah, I would actually prefer to date someone low-key that's not in the limelight. But if they are in the limelight and they are super special, or I think they're worth it, then hell yeah, I'll date them. That was such an awkward one. Pat wasn't a celebrity and we was engaged. I got a lot of assumptions about Pat as well, so I'll go into that next. Nice little transition. Do you and Pat still talk? Yes, we do still talk. We're still best friends. We tend to keep our relationship off social media just because I feel like people can kind of get, I get it because I get invested in YouTube relationships and things like that, but people can get invested in our relationship, and if we've not seen each other in a while, or if we've not posted about it in a while, then people start to kind of like question it and yeah, start making assumptions themselves. That's why we've kind of kept our relationship off social media. But no, we're still super close. I'm so proud of him and everything he's doing. He's really loving life at the minute. So I'm just going to take Cypress Umber, which is this dark brown shade, on a little kind of flat brush, and I'm just going to do like a smoky wing. I do sometimes use just a brown liquid liner, but I just prefer like the look of a smokier, more natural wing, you know. Someone asked if me, Han and Rach had fallen out. Absolutely not. We've been talking in the group chat today. We've been making plans. We're actually all going down to London this weekend for the Old Polly fashion show, which I'm really excited about. So we've been making plans. Admittedly, I feel like life has gotten on top of all three of us and we've not made as much time for each other as we used to. But I'm pretty sure now things are quieting, becoming a little bit more quiet for us. We definitely will. And Rach is moving up to Manchester, which actually makes me want to scream with excitement. I'm so excited for her to be here. We can film together, we can go on nights out, we can do dinners, we can do sleepovers. I'm just excited for the, I was going to say threesome, but that sounds a little bit raunchy. The thrice duo to be back together. But no, we haven't fallen out. I love both of them like my family. I love Han like a sister. I love Rach like a sister, and I always will. You know when you meet people and you know they're going to be in your life forever, even if you don't see them for a little while, you know that they're your family. That's how I feel about them too, so yeah. Don't make me cry, because I will cry. I love them girls so much. I have got so many assumptions about my boobs. I don't know whether to answer them or not. I'll probably answer a couple. I'll answer the ones that were asked most, some of them are so funny. I've got some really funny assumptions in this actually, which kind of made me giggle. So honestly, I don't know what you guys, some of you think when you watch my stories and stuff. Listen to this one. I nearly died. You're always in hotels because you're an escort. No. So I work alongside Dakota, and that's why I'm there a lot. It's a cozy hotel, and that's why I like to stay there. So I do work alongside Dakota, and that is why I'm there a lot of the time. Well, not a lot of the time, I'm only there like a couple of times a month, but that's why I stay there. No, I'm not an escort. Someone said, you're rich, girl. I wish. No, I think I make a very, very comfortable living for my age, especially because I live at home. So I've just got the roller lash mascara, by the way. But I wouldn't say I'm rich. I mean, I wish I was. I will be one day. I'm gonna watch this back in a couple of years and be like, you made it, girl. So the lashes I'm using at the minute are Samantha by Doll Beauty. These are my ride or die lashes at the minute. They're my absolute favourite. I had a small, maybe quite large drinking interval while my eyelashes dried. I've lost weight in my teeth. I'm going to stick these on, but I'm not going to answer any assumptions because I can't stick eyelashes on as it is. So if I try talking while I'm sticking these on, then it's just going to end up in a mess, to be honest. Okay, so that's my eyes done. I'm going to move on to the skin. Honestly, I don't know what's wrong with me. 2 people have asked me this. You had a boob job because you've become friends with Holly Boone. Holly's got nothing to do with my boob job. Like I said in my boob job video, I went for a consultation a year ago. So I was friends with Holly back then, but we've obviously got a lot closer now. By the way, before I carry on, I'm using the Bobbi Brown vitamin enriched face base. This is the best moisturizer in the whole world, and it smells insane. Yeah, I've been friends with Holly for ages, but we've just got a lot closer now because she's in Manchester a little bit more. But no, it's not because it's not because of Holly. Holly didn't pressure me into it, or I didn't think I suddenly needed a boob job. It's been something that I've been thinking about for a while, and you know, I'm very happy with it. So a lot of people were asking as well if I regretted it, and not at all. Hashtag no regrets. I never regret anything in life. I feel like everything is a lesson. I do sometimes regret sharing it. I mean, you will have known from my last video, I got so much hate on that video, which, you know, I kind of expected anyway. Yeah, this is why I kind of regret sharing things sometimes. Not because I'm trying to be dishonest, or not because I'm trying to look a certain way without saying I've had surgery, if that makes sense. The reason I didn't want to share it is because, honestly, hate comments can get me down sometimes. I'm going to be honest. Most of the time, I act like a bad bitch, and I'm like, it's just one of them things. Like, that's what you get as a YouTuber. And one of the reasons I didn't want to put the video out there was because I knew I was going to get a lot of backlash, which I would probably say out of 100 comments, 5 of them was bad. So it wasn't all bad. By the way, I'm using the Professional. This is the hydrating one, and this is what I've been waiting for my whole makeup life, because Professional's great, but it always dries my skin out. So the hydrating one is just unbelievable. But yeah, about hate comments, a lot of people were asking whether I let hate comments get to me, and sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I do. I feel like because I've only just really started getting hate like in the past 6 months, so I've not really been used to it. I'm kind of adjusting to it now. I mean, it is what it is. They've obviously got something going on in their life that they're insecure about, or you know, that's just how you've got to view it. It's nothing to do with you. It's nothing personal. It's nothing personal they have against you. Usually it's something they have against themselves. For foundation, I'm going to use the Huda Beauty foundation in Brown Sugar. I usually wear this shade when I've got fake tan on, which is why it's going to be so dark. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I usually wear this when I've got, I mean, it matches my neck perfectly. But this foundation, oh my god, it's so good. It just makes you look flawless. Okay, I'm gonna answer this one very honestly, and I kind of wanted to answer questions like this in this video anyway. So, do you think you would have got cosmetic surgery / procedures if you were not in the industry? I'm gonna be honest, probably not. oh Lord, because people can pick you apart, and because I constantly watch myself back, I edit my own videos, I do all of that myself, I'm constantly watching myself back, and yeah, sometimes I have been insecure about certain things, and I'm not gonna lie, I've let it get to me. So I had chin filler because I was noticing on a lot of beauty campaigns that I was doing, they were airbrushing it out, and then I found myself face tuning it out, and I thought, let me go fix that. So it's making me quite sad talking about it actually. So I'm just going in with the Too Faced concealer as well. This concealer, again, holy grail, this is so good for under the eyes. I think me being in the industry was a big part of it, I will say that. Take that as you will. Are you an overthinker slash worrier? Yeah, 100%. I am such an overthinker. I will overthink something to the point where I will literally send myself crazy. Try not to do it as much. I think that does come down to having anxiety. I had anxiety when I was in high school, and I kind of worked on it and kind of overcome it a little bit. But I mean, when I first met Pat, I've talked about this in a podcast with PLT, when I first met Pat, God, I was so paranoid, and I used to overthink everything, and oh, it was horrible. So I do still have to work on that. In general, I think I'm quite good at handling it, but I do still have like little slip-ups. It kind of upsets me because I feel like if you're confident, it comes across as unhumble, and that's definitely not what it is. I don't think I'm not a humble person at all. I think a lot of people go off my social media, so people will look at me on Instagram. It was funny because I met someone's friend the other day, and they were saying, I can't believe you're so down to earth and so lovely. Like, when I looked at your Instagram, I thought you was going to be a huge stuck-up bitch. And I was like, well, that's social media for you, because I think I am quite a nice girl. I think people like to see like insecure girls online because maybe they relate to them a little bit more, but I would rather be a bit more confident, where you guys feel like, yeah, I can be confident as well. By the way, I'm just setting my entire face with the YSL powder again. I forgot to tell you, this is why I can't do makeup videos, because I am terrible at remembering what I'm doing. You're creating products at the minute? Yes, I'm so excited, honestly. So I have my filter coming out soon, which you guys are going to be obsessed with. Like, our Instagram pictures are going to be banging. I have quite a dark theme on my Instagram, and it is all down to this filter. So I'm going to do a full in-depth video on how I take my pictures, what I take my pictures on, and how I edit them using my filter, which I'm so excited about. I'm also working on something clothing related. I've been working hard, babies. I've been working hard, and that's why sometimes I feel so bad because I'm not uploading on YouTube, but I promise you I'm doing things behind the scenes. I'm not being a lazy bitch, you know? I've told my manager that I wanted to prioritise YouTube a little bit more this year, so I'm definitely going to be doing that. But to tell you what I'm using again. So I'm using Give Me Sun Mineralised Skin Finish by MAC with a MAC flat bronzer brush. Again, this is a combination that will die with me. My dad said to me before, actually, did you ever think you'd hit 200k? And I was like, absolutely not, hon. Never in a million years did I think I would hit 200k. So you guys are amazing. Thank you so much. You really made my dreams come true. I'll cry. Okay, I'm just going to finish off my under eyes using Burnt Orange again. So I'm just going to, don't really do much, to be honest. I just pop that under my eyes, and then I've been putting a brown liner just in my waterline as well. I just feel like it gives you more of a sexy cat eye look, you know? Okay, you have fallen out with people in the industry. Absolutely not. I really don't fall out with people. I feel like if I have a problem with someone, we kind of have it out and then we move on. I rarely have a problem with people unless they're being stubborn and don't want to make it up or whatever, and in that case I just let it go in my own head, because I've said this in a previous video, by the way, Hoola bronzer, the little mini one, because I only use this to contour my nose. Yeah, I feel like if people have a problem with me, then I always try and make it up with them, because I don't like having beef with anyone. I feel like life is too short, and I don't want that kind of stress on my mind, because like I said before, I am an overthinker. I do worry, and if I've fallen out with someone, that's going to be on my head 24/7 on my head, in my mind, I don't know. But yeah, that's going to be playing on my mind, so I like to just sort things out and move on. So if I've ever had beef with someone and we've not made up, then I've forgotten about it in my head, because if I've tried to make it up with you and you don't want to, then that's your problem, not mine. So I feel like a lot of people will tell you that I'm so ditzy, so sometimes someone might not like me and I'll have no idea. Someone could be like, she was really rude to you then, and I'd be like, really? Was she? I'm just in my own world 24/7, so I don't actually notice these things. I'm just going to highlight my nose and my cheeks using Mitchell's palette with Be Perfect. This is Sub-Zero. So for my nose I use Made It, which is like this white gold kind of shade, and I'm just going to pop that down my nose. I only use a little bit, just kind of on the apples of my cheeks. I don't really like a blinding highlight anymore. That is kind of blinding. Oh. My lips are so dry, I actually can't do it. I'm going to watch this video back and be so stressed because they look so dry. Okay, last but not least, I have all my lip stuff in my bag because, you know, I take it out and about with me. So I've got a couple of things in my bag actually, but this is my favourite lip combo at the minute. Sweet Tea by Morphe. This was an introduction from my girl Soph. Not seen her for a while actually, I need to go and see her. So I'm going to use Sweet Tea for my lip liner. So yeah, as you can see, I do overdraw them quite a lot. It is a personal preference. I just like the look of bigger lips on myself. I'm going to use the MAC lipstick. My lips are so dry, so I'm going to have to put a gloss over the top. So the gloss I've been wearing, if I'm wearing gloss, is this one by Milani. This is Keep It Full. I think it's a plumping one actually, because it's quite spicy when it's on. That, lady, oh, I need to put some of this on. So I'm just going to finish it off with the Urban Decay All Nighter. And that, boys and girls, is me done. This is the final look. This is basically what I wear all the time. I do need to be more adventurous because I might find another way of doing my makeup where I love it even more, so I probably will do a couple of more makeup videos. If you prefer to see like more makeup focused videos or ones where I kind of talk about other topics as well, let me know what you prefer. And yeah, I definitely want to do more makeup videos because I love makeup, I'm just not very good at it. But yeah, that is it from me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you to everyone who sent in the assumptions, whether they were nice or not. I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all as always, and I'll see you in the next video. Mwah.